Watch this video if the 3D world triggers you. So the first thing that I want to mention is that it has to. This is how the universe works. So one of the things that we need to accept as conscious creators is that when we set out to intend for something new, especially when we are expanding in some way, we are going to face contrast and inevitably we're going to face triggers. I believe that having that acceptance and that awareness that this is normal and this is going to happen can really let go of this idea that there's something wrong. So understand, number one, that if you are getting triggered in the process of manifesting something, if the 3D world is activating something within you that is uncomfortable, especially in the process of trying to create something new and more expansive, this is going to happen. It's inevitable. So once we get past that, we can come to the second point, which is the awareness that the universe is actually doing us a favor. Many of us don't see triggers in that way. When we see triggers, we think, I need to run from this, I need to avoid this, I need to do everything in my power to get away from this. And when you begin to look at the 3D world and recognize when you're triggered and actually see it as the universe doing you a favor, you are in the driver's seat of your conscious creations. So think of it like this. When you ask for something, the universe says, of course, right? The universe is a yes-based universe, so it's never gonna say no. And that's one thing that you can always hold, true for yourself is the universe is always saying yes. But for most of us, we're not experiencing that, right? Maybe we say, well, I want more money. The universe didn't say yes to that. But yes, the universe did say yes to that. However, on the path to receiving that, we are going to experience our blocks. And often our blocks come in the form of external stimuli that is there to trigger the inner belief that is in the way of what it is that we want to create. Because again, looking at this idea that this is a yes-based universe. So the second that you decide you want something, the universe has already said yes. So on the path to receiving, you're the only thing getting in your way, right? And so we have to look at what is actually getting in the way. What is the internal blockage? What is the belief system? What is the emotional state? What is the vibrational output that I have going on that is blocking this thing that I want? And this is why the universe is doing you a favor when you are triggered, because when you are triggered by something externally, the universe is saying, here, this is the exact reason why it's not coming in, because this thing triggers this thing inside of you. So let's heal this thing so that we can clear this external block and so that you can receive. Because believe it or not, the universe is actually rooting for you. I know at times it doesn't feel like it, especially when you experience disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. But this is not personal. Nothing in this universe, because it's vibrational and everything is simply energy, nothing actually can be personal. It is always vibrational. But our ego gets involved and our ego gets bruised and our ego gets upset and angry and triggered. And so this is why as well, when we look at conscious manifestation, this is releasing the ego, stepping into the soul where there's no judgment. And when we release the judgment, we let go of the impact that these triggers actually have on us, and we become energetically free. And the less we react, as we know, the more powerful we become. And as we become more powerful, we draw these experiences that we want to us effortlessly. So understand that these triggers are there to serve a purpose. They're not there to harm you, they're there to serve you. So I do hope that this video today could give you a new perspective and support you on your journey. If you are interested in advancing on your spiritual journeys, I do have personal one-on-one coaching. So I have a 3-week program and a 6-week program. In addition, if you are a self-learner, I do have online courses. So I have a series of written and video courses. If you resonated with this video today, I would recommend either the Journey Back to Self course, which actually goes into triggers, or the 7 steps to manifest anything you want. So I'll leave that in the description box down below. So if you are interested, I do have a promotion on both of the courses. I will leave it in the comment section. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Take care.